The Texans 6-5. And we're underway with Fairbairn kicking it off to Gould, who will take a knee. The NFL's leading rusher is just having an incredible season. Fake the handoff. Jones to throw it. He does. And it's caught by Taylor, but quickly handled by Azeez Al-Shire.
Can't wait to see who comes out on top today.
D'Amico Ryan says his team has a swarm mentality. Evan will have more on that later today as Jones just tosses it into the ground at the feet of Tyler Warren. Concerns in the fourth quarter and overtime against Kansas City. They couldn't do anything offensively. Jones. And it's mishandled.
To be on that first drive for the Colts.
They punted 6 times last week. That was their season high in the loss to Kansas City. Rigoberto Sanchez puts it in the air. Knoll, the return man, from the 18. Cuts it to the sideline, and he's out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Extra offensive lineman on the first play from scrimmage for Houston. It's a handoff. And it's Woody Marks who stood up at the line. Lou Anarumo coach defense for Indianapolis. It's a 2nd down and 9. Stroud, soft toss over the middle. It's caught by Higgins, and he's got a first down. Mekhi Blackman, who had been starting at corner, is now in there. Stroud, new set of downs. It's going to take a deep shot downfield, and nobody home. Incomplete. She's gotten the lion's share of the carries in recent weeks. Runs into a wall just short of the 45. They'll give him a yard on forward progress. It's a 3rd and long nickel package here for Indy. Stroud gets rid of it quickly, and it's snatched by Collins. Collins with yards after the catch. Into Colts territory, 21 yards.
C.J. Stroud gets the ball out of his hands so quickly on this play, and that's what he's going to need to do all day today. On rhythm, on time, put the ball in his playmakers' hands, and let them go to work.
We asked him, what were the things that you, when I was a rookie, also learned a lot from Case Keenum, who was on the roster at the time. Marks, nowhere to go. Colts were ready for him. Cameron Bynum leading the charge.
It changes and gives you so many options as a defensive coordinator.
A dart over the middle is handled by Hutchinson. Hutchinson cuts it to the outside. And he's dropped just short of the 10. Clear indicator from Stroud to read it and toss it.
He sure is. And he's wheeling and dealing over the center of the field. There's some openings in the middle that he's taking advantage of. These receivers crossing over, and then the yards after the catch have been huge. The Colts need to get their tackling down to make sure that they minimize any further damage after.
Shotgun for Stroud. Back to the ground, and Chubb. They'll pick up 2 on that inside run. Stroud in the pocket, steps up. Stroud gets rid of it at the last moment. It was a bouncer in the direction of Knoll. Wale is in. 3rd down. Stroud steps up. Stroud gets away. Buying time. And a flag is down. Incomplete. Penalty marker flew at the 3-yard line. Just by jostling around.
The quarterback was still in the pocket. Illegal contact. Defense number 40. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
They're inside the 5 now on a 1st and goal. Fake the handoff. Stroud steps up. Stroud. And it's over the head of the intended receiver, Hutchinson. Wildcat here with Nick Chubb. Chubb takes it into the line. Spin move. And he's down right around the 1 with a flag thrown at the 5. And it's going to work against Houston.
Formation offense. Number 57 had reported as an eligible receiver and was covered up by number 81. It's a 5-yard penalty and replay the down.
They've been a fantastic red zone defense.
It's a bootleg. Stroud tosses it to the tight end. Stover, he's fighting inside the 5. Last week against Kansas City in the red zone, played well enough to win. They fell short in overtime. Stroud deflected at the line of scrimmage, and the Colts hold up. Long drive for the Texans. They settle for 3, but they take the lead on the road at Indianapolis. After the short field goal, Gould and Abdullah are deep. And this will be Gould, returnable for Indy. Takes a hit. Oh, and goes down as he crossed the 25-yard line. Last week, that win over Buffalo really opened people's eyes up around the NFL about how special this unit is as Jonathan Taylor works his way out across the 30-yard line for a gain of 5.
Now they got a thriving business. What are your roommates doing?
we were eating pizza and drinking beer, Evan. I'm going to be honest with you. We weren't inventing companies.
3rd and 4. Colts trying to convert. Jones can't get out of there. Houston makes him pay. The Texans get Sheldon Rankins home.
Of the pocket. I want you to watch the pick here on the center by Nico Collins, which allows the wraparound, and then both edges push the pocket in. Daniel Jones has nowhere to go and allows Rankins to just collect to get a sack for that Texans defense.
So another punt for Sanchez. Noel waiting for it. Floats to him at the 19. Going to try to circle to the other side. And he crosses the 30-yard line on the return. Fake the handoff. Flag is down. Stroud will throw it. Downfield connection made. Slipping away Christian Kirk for extra yards. 21 total.
Illegal formation. Offense. The left tackle, number 79, was not covered up on the line of scrimmage. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Affecting you besides your own mental error.
Nick Chubb in there. Stroud gets rid of it quickly. It's caught by Schultz and then dropped on the play. The Chiefs ran 41 more plays than the Colts last week. Stroud, look out. He's dropped. Sack from Wormley. Today's game and pays off dividends here in the first.
This is just a one-on-one battle that he wins cleanly. Starts up the field, ducks inside with a swim move, and he's in C.J. Stroud's face before he even knows what hit him. Beautiful play by Wormley.
9-year veteran who's played with Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Carolina. Houston in a hole, 3rd and 18. Dime package for the Colts. Deep drop for Stroud. He's going to throw it underneath. Pass is complete to Schultz. He's not going to get to the line to gain. Snapper is Brinkman. Not much of a rush. Townsend puts it high in the air. A wobbler handled by Gould. Takes it upfield and he's brought down by the ankles. Scoring offense in the NFL. Jones on a give to Taylor. And he carries the pile with him out across the 25-yard line. Whole lot more of Nick Chubb and a little bit more of Ogunbowale. This time, Taylor cuts through.
Watch the two double teams on the interior of the offensive line here. They just move people off the ball, giving Jonathan Taylor a massive lane to run through. This is where the Colts are going to find success.
And a key block from Michael Pittman Jr., who takes great pride in doing exactly that. Taylor again. He takes on the linebacker, Al Shire. 2nd down and 7, under a minute to go here in the first. Jones, deep drop. He will fire. Tight window. 3rd down and 7. Motion man is Downs. Jones, the pocket collapsing, and Jones has tossed the ball. Houston claims they've got it. It was ruled incomplete on the field. Wasn't doing a whole lot of punting early in the season because the Colts were scoring so often. Puts this one up in the air to Noel. Fair catch called for and brought in. Nick Chubb now the featured running back. Chubb, couple of spin moves with a flag down as he crossed the 25-yard line. 9-yard pickup.
Hold on 79.
Holding. Offense number 79. Half the distance to the goal. Replay first down.
1st and 18 now after the penalty. Off the boot. Stroud. He holds it to the last minute. Downfield. He can't make the connection with Schultz. It's incomplete. And another flag down, a couple of them.
Remember.
Illegal forward pass. Offense number 7. The quarterback was completely beyond the line of scrimmage when he threw the football.
That Stroud progressed each day. He was just loving the way he was throwing it later in the week as Nick Chubb is brought down and another flag. This turning into a flag.
A lot of flags. This is a lot of flags.
And they're probably going to decline it.
Offense number 19. Penalties decline. It's 3rd down This is the end of the first quarter.
Texans facing a 3rd and 20. They're going to run it with Chubb. Little pep in his step as he hits the 20-yard line. Not nearly enough for the first down.
We saw him try a screen to Tyler Warren early and not get it. They need that ability to be diverse, and they haven't had it so far.
Second punt from Townsend. Gould makes one man miss. And he is out of bounds as he crosses the 35. 9-yard return. Jones drifting. He will throw it underneath to Taylor. Taylor's got blockers. Taylor down the sideline and out of bounds. Whatever it takes.
Watch the offensive line that gets out in front of Jonathan Taylor. They're all going to move out here to the left. And then there are 3 offensive linemen just looking for work and nobody even to hit. And of course, if you put the ball in Jonathan Taylor's hands, he's going to be able to be dynamic with it, and he just flies down the sideline. Beautiful play design. That's the type of thing we're used to seeing from this Colts.
And the first time today, the Colts have a little something going offensively. It's Taylor, the redirect, the cut inside, the spin. 2nd down and 2. Early stages, 2nd quarter. Taylor. He lunges his body for the first down. Had it anyway, but got some extra yards.
That's where they need to be today to have success.
So, new set of downs for Indianapolis. Steady diet of Taylor. And Taylor got hit as he tried to make another move on Lassiter.
But it is tough to take him down, and when you get there, you have to find a way.
Ogletree motion man, handoff again. No, fake it, Jones throw it, and the catch is made at the 11 by Ogletree. 3rd down and 3. It's Taylor. And it's all based on the spot. Out of the gun. Warren is the motion man. Fumble. Oh, the ball came out. It was scooped up.
They were trying the tush push with Warren. Just completely missed the snap.
For Indianapolis.
Daniel Jones has the fibula, so you would imagine that's why they don't want him running the tush push, so you put Tyler Warren in there. But a miscue with the snap in disaster for the Colts offense.
The ball just popped free. Taylor happened to be in the right spot, but so were the Texans defenders.
Shane Steichen frustrated, certainly. And on the other sideline,
Derek Barnett eventually had the wrap-up on Taylor. Stroud. Downfield, too high, intercepted by Bynum.
Cam Bynum is coming over from the opposite hash, and Stroud just sends it too high for his receiver, and Bynum's there to collect.
So, the Colts go for it on 4th down. They elect not to kick the field goal to tie the game. They don't get it. So, Colts offense back on the field at the 42. Take the handoff. Jones, step and deliver. It's caught over the middle at the 25 by Pierce.
Just runs right into the heart of the Texans defense and settles over the ball. Daniel Jones finds him. He has the most yards per reception in the NFL, a category he also led last year.
He's at 21.1 yards per catch. That one, 19-yard reception. It's Taylor. And he spins to the 19 to go in this first half. Jones. Float it. End zone! Pierce has got it! Touchdown, Indianapolis.
About the big playability of Pierce. He's a downfield threat and just continues to show up for this Indianapolis Colts offense. He goes up and he catches a tough contested ball in a one-on-one situation. He was just able to rock to put the Colts in the lead.
Pierce has good size. He used it with 2 defenders and bangs off the post for Badgley. The Colts just lit up the scoreboard with a touchdown, but Badgley missed the extra point. Kicks it off to Smith on the return. Flags down as Smith hit the 35-yard line. 4 penalties against Houston today. Clay Martin.
Illegal formation on the receiving team. Number 7.
That's C.J. Stroud. I don't think it was him.
Yeah, that would be incredible. Texans are now down 6-3. It's a handoff. And pushed backwards on the play. Mark stays in there. 2nd down and 10. Houston had a strong opening drive. They're trying to get back to it. That's a good, strong throw to Collins for a 1st down. Remember, no Sauce Gardner. He is out with a calf injury. Cameron Bynum makes that tackle. Texans on the move. Quick hitter. Juggle. Catch made by Schultz. But Nick Cross was all over it on this Indy defense. 2nd down and 9. Under 7 minutes to go now. 1st half. Pitch it. Marks. Goes outside. Flag thrown. Penalty marker at
During
the
run,
43.
Holding. Defense number 90. 5 yards will be added to the end of the run. Automatic 1st down.
And it's the veteran, Grover Stewart.
Is when you have the inside of the collar.
Give it to Marks. Big hole. And Marks has got a 1st down for Houston.
Watch Zaire Franklin come into this hole right here, and Woody Marks cut off of him. Zaire's free, but an incredible cut by Woody Marks gets him back into a wide open lane. Ankle's looking all right.
Tried that shake and bake move at the end, and he actually had Cross faked out, but he then at the... Another 1st down here for Houston. Fake the handoff. Stroud looking downfield. Stroud high in the air. Incomplete. Hutchinson with Charvarius Ward in coverage.
That is a great question. I have no idea where that's coming from.
Is there dirt?
I do believe this is cork.
The catch made by Collins, and he was out of bounds. Collins thought he was going to have the touchdown, and instead he's out inside the 5.
Let's take a look right here and see. Yeah, just right on the line at the 5-yard line. Really not necessary. I mean, he had
number 57.
A defender in pursuit, but
57.
Blake Fisher, extra offensive lineman. Chubb is in there. Pitch it to Chubb. He's got blockers. Chubb cuts it to the outside, and Chubb muscles his way in for the touchdown.
Pull from the Texans offense. They get the offensive tackle around. There you see Stover leading the way, and then Chubb just finishes it off by putting his shoulder down and driving through the end zone.
To go back in front. Fairbairn out for the extra point. 5:08 to play, 2nd quarter. And he knocks it through. Do you even need a spoon at that point?
Nope, just drink it, slurp it.
So much insight.
All right.
Here's Gould. And he is. Saw a whole lot of Taylor on the last 2 drives for Indianapolis. Jones wants to throw it. He will. High throw, and it's handled by Pierce. Goes up the ladder to catch it.
Underneath, and you have Pierce running a deep in cut across the middle, and Daniel Jones hits him. Daniel Jones started 1 for 5 with 2 yards in the passing game. Since then, he's 5 for 5. Really turned it around.
So breathing room here for Indy now at the 40-yard line. Fake the handoff. Jones throws it. It's the rookie Warren. And he's tackled just short of the 45.
You heard the Colts fans groan. Possible face mask on that last play on Warren. See if we possibly have another look at it.
2nd down and 6. Jones in the pocket. And that one is on the money to Pittman. He's tossed down. 1st down grab. Bullock. Film breakdowns are elite. He sees things pre-snap, gets the team into the right plays. Jones underneath, drop by Taylor. Jones on a give, and Taylor gets wrapped up. That's not going to snap it, and that's something you've studied quite extensively throughout your life.
I've studied it very extensively. You watch their mannerisms when they come up to the line of scrimmage, and then you listen to his voice. You could tell there that Daniel Jones was much more loud and demonstrative with his cadence than he normally is.
It's the fourth punt of the day for Sanchez. Noel gets under it, then gets out of the way. That ball bounces in the air and rolls to the end zone. Fractured fibula coming into this game. I've not seen him move outside the pocket. Stroud back after missing 3 games with a concussion, and he fires that one to Schultz, who catches it. They know what's at stake. They know what they're fighting for. They're 6-5, 2 games behind Indy. They'll play them again in Week 18. Swing pass to Marks, and he gets crunched at the 34. Franklin and Ward combined on the hit. Stroud gets rid of it. Catch made, and a first down for Nico Collins. They have 178 yards of offense in this first half. They can get some more right here. Looking for a deep shot. Stroud uncorks it. It's too high. Target line is the 41 of Indy. Stroud going through his progressions, and he tosses it out of bounds. Did not absorb the sack.
Still can, but have put themselves a little more in a tough spot.
Rushes on, and it's a downfield hit to Higgins, but he's short of the line to gain.
It was a Hail Mary that landed C.J. Stroud with the Texans.
Stroud steps up, and Stroud is going to chuck it downfield. It is knocked down, and that is the end of the first half. Texans do lean on that #1 defense, and it's working so far. Texans with the football to start this second half. Noel on the return, and he's dropped out near the 26-yard line. Offense last week only 10 first downs. Today 151 yards and 7 first downs.
Never want to get in those 3rd and long situations. Got to give yourself a chance.
Stroud. He hits his man underneath. Nearly turned it into a first down as Dalton Schultz, for the first time in franchise history. And they needed a yard. They pick up 2. Had an errant snap, or at least the ball popped free. Same situation here with Stroud, as he does hand it off to Nick Chubb, but they pick up only a yard on the play. Shotgun on 2nd and 9. Step and throw for Stroud. Another one underneath to Schultz, and the catch and curl takes him to the 45. 3rd down and 4. Stroud, double clutch. He'll throw it for a first down. Officials knew it was a first down. Give it to Woody Marks, and he plows across the 40-yard line. Good blocking up front for an 8-yard pickup. 2nd down and 2. They'll go back to Marks. This time he runs into his offensive line and met in the hole.
Ebukam is going to meet Stover in the hole and just blow this entire play up. He knocks him back into Woody Marks and then makes the tackle himself as a defensive player and try and create confusion.
They get the play off. Stroud hooks a pass downfield, and he makes the connection at the 25-yard line.
People dropping out, and both Zaire Franklin and Jermaine Pratt drop out. You just wonder if Jermaine Pratt might have been responsible for dropping a little bit deeper there, because there's a huge hole in that zone coverage that C.J. Stroud's able to take advantage of.
Houston on the move at the 25-yard line. Nick Chubb back in there, bootleg. Stroud on the move, and he hooks up with his receiver Stover for another Houston first down. Stroud is starting to heat up, over 200 yards through the air. It's a give to Chubb, and Chubb is wrestled down at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Said his coach in college, Ryan Day, was always on him about that. Stroud has the time, pops one to the end zone, and too far. Stroud in trouble, and he's sacked. Dumped back at the 28-yard line.
Tackle is going to penetrate first, and the end is going to wrap around, and it works beautifully because the tackle is able to split the double team, and C.J. Stroud tries to escape the pocket right into him. Good execution.
Fairbairn made one from 23. This is from 43 yards away. Kaimi Fairbairn trying to add to the lead. And he's got it to open up the second half. Texans with 3 on the board. They've got the lead on the road. Gould is the return man along with Abdullah. From the 1, Gould. Could not get away. 38 minutes in real time, their last offensive snap. Handoff to Taylor, he's bottled up. Texans all over it.
He's brought it here to the NFL and his guys.
Yeah, he sure has. Focusing on hustle. And that ball was up for grabs. Hitting in the intended target. Right now a 7-point game, 6 minutes to go in the third. Jones steps up. Jones downfield, over the shoulder, Josh Downs. Wow. And the Texans get to him right away.
That is just incredible concentration and ability from Downs. Daniel Jones, obviously with a lot of trust in Downs and athleticism to get both feet down.
And now the Colts operating quickly, not 7. From the 45, Jones deep drop, rushes on, Jones gets rid of it, but not enough on it because he was getting hit as he released it. Taylor, intended receiver to the rest of the team, and he's doing exactly that. Jones throws it, catch, cut, Downs, first down. I'm concerned, I'm going to manage it, I'm going to go out and play. Delay give to Taylor, and there's a crowd there, so a gain of a yard at the 34-yard line.
Nobody gave us anything. We tried every single avenue. Got nothing.
Jones flips it. Incomplete. Taylor was operating down the sideline, and that pass, motion man is Downs. He's been the go-to guy on third down. Jones looks in that direction. He's going to throw it there. The release, and the grab by Downs. Automatic.
It's going to come back for a hold.
A flag back at the 44.
Holding, offense number 79. 10-yard penalty, third down.
Pierce, the motion man. Jones in the pocket. He's going to let it fly downfield, and
there's a flag.
Pass interference. Defense number 2. Spot foul, automatic first down.
So, first down for Indianapolis. Fake the handoff. Jones, wide open! A strike to Warren for the touchdown.
Warren is going to go in motion and slip out inside the tight end, and you're going to see 25, Miles Bryant, bites on the run fake, and by the time he realizes that Warren's behind him, it's too late. Daniel Jones reads it, sees.
And the 4th touchdown of the season for Tyler Warren. Extra point. And the Colts will kick it off with Badgley. Knoll returning for Houston. Looks for an opening. Stutter step move to the 35. First down. The throw by Stroud is a strong one downfield and handled along the sideline by Higgins. Is in Colts territory.
Let's take a look. Both feet down.
And an INT. Handoff, Chubb. Got a hold. And Chubb is brought down.
Yeah, that NFC West, the top of that division. Some great football. Obviously, the Rams playing well, the Seahawks playing well.
2nd and 6, deep drop Stroud, and he just grounds it because of the pressure from Nick Cross. 1:32 to go in the third. Shotgun on 3rd and 6. Stroud hangs in there, throws, and it's on time. Flag is down after the catch made by Higgins.
So shouldn't matter.
Before the pass was thrown, holding. Defense number 23. Penalties decline. It's first down.
Call from Clay Martin. Counted down to the 1-minute mark of the third. Drive continues for Houston, mixing the pass and the run. Chubb carrying some tacklers with him across the 25. It's a gain of 6. Marks now in the backfield. Pitch it to him. Marks cuts it. Inside run, it's right there. The Texans 6-5, the Colts 8-3, and they always love to see a flag to open up the fourth.
5-yard penalty, first down.
Nothing that really gets your juices going like a flag on a break on the start of the
Correction, that was
fourth
on number
quarter.
86, false start.
Shotgun for Stroud. Stroud stepping in front. Jermaine Pratt got his hand on it.
On first down, put him in a really tough spot.
Stroud, he's going to loft it to the end zone. Incomplete. Double coverage on Nico Collins. Bracketed by Ward and Bynum. It's a nickel package for Indy. Play clock down to 0-0. The throw is incomplete. Flag is down.
And that play clock is going to make Shane Steichen even more mad now.
Hutchinson was the target. Everybody on the Colts sideline
Pass
reacted.
interference. Defense, number 23. Spot foul. Automatic first down.
And it's Kenny Moore. Pretty straightforward. Handoff. Woody Marks. He's got a lane. And Marks keeps the legs churning inside the 10. Tackle made by Ward. The carryover. Second down and 2 for Houston. Knocking on the door. Handoff. Marks. He drives it. Sticks the helmet down. And Marks is very close to a first down. Full tush push. Cade Stover. He's got it. Shotgun for Stroud. Fake it and then give it to Collins. Looking to turn it upfield. He will for the touchdown. On the ground, Nico Collins hits pay dirt.
Dalton Schultz is going to start this way, come back to be the lead blocker. CJ pitches it to Nico Collins, and Stroud and Hutchinson lead the way. And Colts fans are letting the rest know what they think.
And Fairbairn missed. Was very tight. We're going to check in with Gene Steratore to get his perspective. It's a touchback. All right, Gene, take us through. What are you looking at here on this replay?
You got to find a way to get yourself back in rhythm here if you're the Colts, not let it affect you moving forward.
Colts trying to compose themselves. They hand it to their bell cow, Jonathan Taylor. Shotgun. 2nd and 8. Jones, deep drop. Jones. Downfield shot. Incomplete.
Think they might get
Personal
a flag.
foul. Roughing the passer.
They'll
Defense,
get
number
one.
98. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first
But
down.
not at the spot they wanted. Settle is called. 8 penalties, costing the Texans 80 yards. Pittman, the motion man. Fake the handoff. Jones is going to float one over the middle, and a big pop on Tyler Warren out of Penn State. 2nd down and 4. It's a give to Taylor. So elusive. Jones. Give it. Taylor. First down and more. Spilled out across the 30-yard line. And Taylor. And now Taylor shifting to the side. Inside handoff. Taylor. He just picks his way through and then lunges himself across the 20-yard line. Stick with the bread and butter. And Taylor gets brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Houston came firing out with Will Anderson Jr.
He tries to bounce it outside here, something he doesn't always do. He finds holes up the middle, but as he bounces it outside, Will Anderson just grabs a hold of him there.
And big Mario Edwards Jr. engulfed him.
Overload up top. Will Anderson Jr. by himself on the bottom.
Here he comes. Jones gets rid of it. Incomplete. Fired it over the middle to Josh Downs. Now it's 4th down. The 42-yarder for Badgley. Straight through. The Colts cut into the Houston lead. Participating across 6 divisions. Memories for a lifetime. Knoll, the return man. And he's dropped. That was a little different, JJ. But impressive what you did.
A lot of calories.
Play action. Stroud He's open. Nico Collins, the defender, fell down, and Collins turned around. The ball was there for a big gain on the first play from scrimmage. 29 yards.
Neville Gallimore comes in on Stroud after a great move on Ed Ingram, but Stroud delivers before he can get there. And Nico Collins with plenty of room and yards after the catch.
Bynum. The Indy 41, 5 catches, 98 yards for Collins. Nick Chubb. I remember the house that Peyton built.
Yes.
2nd and 9. Stroud, a bullet. Caught by Higgins. First down. Houston. Woody Marks in the backfield. Give it to him. Big hole. Marks. And he veers inside. Very close to a first down for Houston. 63 of them for Houston. 43 for Indy. Marks. He didn't get there. The second-year tight end out of Ohio State. That second push was enough. It was right on the line to gain. Stover. They need less than a yard. Stover sticks his nose in there.
He might be short.
Remember, you had a missed extra point by the Colts early. You had a made extra point that was questionable by Houston in this quarter. Jonathan Taylor with a flag down.
The flag did.
During the run, illegal hands to the face. Defense, number 45. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
And it's E.J. Speed who is in for Azeez Al-Shire. Give it to Taylor. And he's ridden down immediately. They'll pick up a yard. That's it. Speed makes that stop. Out of the pistol. Jones fakes the handoff, throws it downfield, complete to Pierce. Brought down from behind, and they're going to mark him down at the 43.
Daniel Jones stands in, takes a big hit, delivers the ball. You're going to see Downs run him off, and Pierce is going to come in behind and have a wide open zone because of that runoff from Downs.
4 catches, 78 yards, a touchdown for Pierce. They crowd the line. Give it to Taylor, and he's going to take it to the outside. Taylor is tackled, but he gets a first down. Bullock. On a give. The cut by Taylor. Someone lost their cleat. It was Taylor. Kalen Bullock. Each team with 3 timeouts. Jones will fire it. Incomplete. 2 defenders back there with Pierce. Jones rushes on. Jones zips one downfield. Catch. Downs lost his footing and then lost the ball. Houston jumps on top of it. 4th down and 9. Jones laces it, and it's incomplete. Pittman, the intended receiver. The Houston Texans' #1 defense comes through. They could get the ball back with 1:20 to go, calling all 3 timeouts. Marks stood up and then whistled down after the gain of 1. Colts started the season 7-1. They dropped 2 of their last 3. Handoff to the rookie Marks. And Marks keep the legs moving. And he's got enough for a first down. And that changes a lot of things here.
Does not have one today.
Marks just got to hold on to the football. Last timeout is used with 1:30 on the clock.
30 seconds.
From last year to this year, the Texans doing it within the same season. And Colts fans sitting here after starting the season so strong, wondering where it's gone wrong the last few weeks. The clock is the only thing that does.
Marks in the backfield. Give it to Marks. And they just run a play straight forward, but they're lined up in sync. In the AFC South, the Colts will drop to 8-4 on the season. Houston now 7-5.